Hello. My name is Emma. Yesterday, I came to California. Today is my first day here. Everything is new. The airport was big. The streets were busy. My hotel was small but nice. Now I am standing in front of Disneyland. My hands feel cold. I take a deep breath. Today is my first day of work. I look around. Many people are here. Families with kids. Tourists with cameras. Workers in uniforms. Everyone is moving fast. I look at my phone. It is 7:45 a.m. My work starts at 8 a.m. I walk to the staff door. My heart is beating fast. A lady in a blue uniform stops me. She smiles. "Are you new?" she asks. I say, "Yes, today is my first day." "Welcome, Emma." "Follow me," she says kindly. We walk into a big room. People are talking and laughing. Some drink coffee. Some look at their phones. I don't know anyone. I hold my bag tight. A man comes in. He claps his hands. "Good morning. Let's have a great day," he says. Everyone cheers. I smile, but I feel nervous inside. The boss calls my name. "Emma, here is your uniform," he says. He gives me a shirt and a hat. "Go change. Then I will tell you your job," he says. I walk to the locker room. I put on the uniform. I look in the mirror. I see a new person. Emma, a Disneyland worker. It feels strange but exciting. I go back to the boss. "Today, you will help guests at the front," he says. "Answer their questions. Smile. Be friendly." I nod. "Okay," I say. But I am nervous. What if I do not understand people? What if I say the wrong thing? What if I make mistakes? It is 7:58 a.m. The music starts. The park is opening. People are coming inside. I stand in my place. The sun feels warm. I can do this, I tell myself. A man comes to me. He looks serious. "Excuse me," he says. I freeze. My first guest. I open my mouth, but no words come out. My throat feels dry. He speaks again, "Excuse me." I take a deep breath. "How can I help you?" I say softly. My hands are shaking. "Where is the ticket booth?" he asks. I remember my training. I point to the left. "Over there," I say. He looks but doesn't see it. Did I point to the wrong place? I check again. No, it is right. "Go straight, then turn right," I say. The man nods. "Thanks," he says and walks away. I exhale. I did it. My first question. A lady with 2 kids comes next. Where is the restroom? She asks. I point quickly. There, I say. But she frowns. Exactly where? She asks again. I feel nervous. Go straight, then left, I explain carefully. She nods. Thank you, she says and walks away. I feel better. Maybe this job is not so scary. Then a group of tourists comes. They talk fast. Where do we buy Fast Pass? One asks. Fast Pass. Oh, I know this. But I forget where they sell it. My mind goes blank. I grab my radio. My hands shake. Where do guests buy Fast Pass? I ask. A voice replies, at the ticket booth or on the app. I tell the tourists, you can buy it at the ticket booth or on the app. They smile. Thank you. I feel proud. I did it. But then, a woman runs to me. She looks scared. I lost my son, she cries. My heart races. How old is he? I ask. 5, she says. He is wearing a red shirt. I press my radio. A lost child. 5 years old. Red shirt near the entrance, I say. The radio replies, stay with the mother. We are looking. I look at the woman. They are looking for him, I say. The woman is shaking. I turned around for 1 second, and he was gone, she says, crying. I want to help, but what can I say? Then I see him, a small boy near the ice cream stand. He is wearing a red shirt. Is that him? I ask, pointing. The mother gasps. Yes, she shouts and runs to him. Mommy, the boy cries. They hug tightly. Security comes to check. Everything is okay now. People clap. A man pats my shoulder. Good job, he says. I smile. I feel proud. But my day is not over yet. I hear my radio. Emma, we need help at the front gate. I rush there. A family is upset. Our tickets don't work, the father says loudly. We paid a lot of money. The worker explains, Sir, these tickets are from last year. They are expired. The father shakes his head. No, we bought them last week. I step in. Hello, how can I help? I say. Our tickets don't work. We want to go inside, the father says angrily. I look at the tickets. Then I see it, Disneyland Paris, not Disneyland California. Oh no. I take a deep breath. Sir, I see the problem, I say calmly. These tickets are for Disneyland Paris. The father blinks. What? I point to the small letters. Disneyland Paris, not California, I explain. The father looks closely. The mother gasps. Oh no. This is a mistake. We saved money for this trip, the father says angrily. My supervisor arrives. He listens and says, let's go to guest services. They can help. The family follows him. I watch them go. My legs feel weak. That was hard. Later, the family comes back smiling. We got new tickets. Thank you for helping, the father says. You handled it well, the mother adds. I smile. My chest feels warm. Enjoy your day, I say. My supervisor comes back. Good job today, Emma, he says. Here is a fast pass. Go enjoy a ride. Really? I ask, surprised. Yes, you earned it, he says. I walk toward the rides. The park is full of lights and music. It feels magical. I choose Space Mountain. My coworker from the break room joins me. Let's ride together, she says. The ride starts slow, then goes fast. The wind hits my face. I scream but laugh too. I feel free. When the ride ends, fireworks light up the sky. The castle glows. I take a deep breath. I did it. My first day is over. It was hard, but I made it. I check my phone. A message from my mom. How was your first day? I smile and type back, crazy, hard, amazing. She sends a heart emoji. Tomorrow, I will do it all again. But now I know I can handle it. If you liked this story, don't forget to watch our next video. See you soon.